Hey guys, this is Apple Luna at Global Witches, and I'm coming to you today to talk about two runes, the first two runes. I'm going to tell you how you pronounce them and how you would use them in magic. I'm pretty sure you guys know the divinatory meanings, so you can look those up. Those are pretty simple. So the first one we're going to start today with is Fehu. This is what Fehu looks like. It looks like a stalk of wheat, actually. Now this rune is really like a driving force rune. It gives initial runes power, so it's one that you always want to use to start with most of your spells, because it acts as a moving force for the other runes around it. So it gives it power. It's a fiery rune, female aspect, but it really is a rune that is about building and creating wealth. Okay, so if you have a business venture that you want to get off the ground, you have a business idea that you want to pitch to somebody, Fehu would be a good rune. It also helps you maintain wealth. It helps you maintain your status quo if that's something that's important to you. It helps you keep whatever you have, and it can also help bring to you what you need. So if you're going through, let's say, bankruptcy, you're going through maybe a lien, or you're having credit collectors call you, Fehu can help you with the financial difficulties and help you pull them out of it. Okay, it can also help you, like I said, keep what you still have. So it's a rune that's really centered around physical means, wealth, the building of an empire per se. So it's a rune that you really want to work with, especially with regards to money and finances. It can help with prosperity, bringing prosperity to you and keeping the prosperity you already have. And not just financial, spiritual prosperity as well. But it is a rune that, like I said, it's a driving force rune, but there's a very female aspect to it. Like I said, it's something that if you're having any kind of financial problems, you definitely want to use. Okay, so the next rune I want to talk about is actually Uruz. Okay, this is Uruz. Uruz is a very, very primal, raw rune. It is a rune that would equivalent to the need to exist, the need to survive, self-preservation. It's a rune that you would use if you needed courage in a situation, you needed endurance in order to go through a situation that maybe you're having a hard time with. It's a rune that will help you in the sense of if you're having any physical health problems, any kind of like mental health problems, or even spiritual health problems. It'll help you overcome it. It's also a rune that if you are maybe neck and neck with somebody, it'll help you come on top. Okay, it's a rune that can push you forward. It can also take all of the blockages and obstacles that may be standing in your path and push them aside, just get them out of the way. It'll create an opening for you. Okay, Uruz is a very, very powerful rune, and the physical energy in it in itself can really help bring you out of any kind of depression per se, or if you're not feeling, that if you're feeling out of sorts, it can really help balance you. And like I said, it helps you come out of a difficult situation. It also works really well with Fehu if you're having those financial difficulties we're talking about, because it can help you have the strength to see it all the way through, to get through it. So Uruz is a good rune, and you can use it in several different ways. You could use it for physical, use it for financial, you can use it in any situation that, let's say, a bad habit, a bad relationship, or maybe just a negative person is keeping you down or holding you hostage. Uruz can give you that energy to break free and break through it, and to actually be able to come above it and rise above it. So it's a really good rune to use. These two runes, and like I said, or I'm going to tell you, go read about them. There's a ton of different ways you could use them. These are just some examples I'm giving you as to, if I'm doing spell work for you, what I would use, depending on what the situation is. And these are kind of the two runes, kind of what they what their magical application is. So depending on if I'm doing a money spell for somebody, or if somebody's having a really bad health problem, or maybe they're just not feeling all that well, maybe a situation is oppressing them and it's too much for them, Uruz can help, and Fehu can help with the financial aspect of it. So anyways, those were the first 2 runes. I'm going to come back with 2 more. Have a good night, guys.